Momentum is the product of the mass and velocity of an object. Two objects traveling at the same speed will have different momentums based upon their mass. However, the small object can have the same momentum as a larger object if it's moving fast enough. In this lab, we're going to take different objects and do elastic collisions. This is where they bounce and they do not stick together, and see how the energy is transferred between the objects. Here's how you do it. Okay, you're going to need the following. You're going to need the following. You're going to need 6 bearings, 2 large, 2 medium, 2 small bearings, 2 of each. Roll of tape. Meter stick. 4 rulers. The kind that has that little channel down the middle. We're going to use that as our little tray or a little track for the marbles. Triple beam balance to weigh the marbles. And 2 books. We're going to use these to hold the ramps up. Here's how we set it up. Take the meter stick and 2 of the rulers and lay the rulers on top of the yardstick, somewhere in the middle. It doesn't be exactly in the middle. And then carefully tape those down so that they don't move from the meter stick. Take care to make sure the tape is not up on the center where the ball will roll. See how this ball will roll through there and not touch the tape. Also, in the middle, where the 2 rulers meet, make sure they're nice and smooth so the ball can roll nice and smooth from the transitions. Then take the 2 books on each end and lay the 3rd and 4th rulers up on the book a little bit, and then get the other end nice and close with a nice smooth transition here. A little tape to hold it here, a little tape to hold it there, and your track is done. Test your track once or twice, make sure the balls roll smoothly. Looks good. Calculate momentum by weighing each of the balls on the triple beam balance. You might need a little piece of tape to hold the ball still. Get the mass on there, and then with the speed that's on there, calculate the momentum for all 6. From the Google's doc, you can see how you should be setting up for each experiment. For number 1 in part 2, it says take 2 small bearings and set them at the 30 centimeter mark. That means at the very top of each of the rulers on the ramps. If you look at your rulers carefully, they do go to 30 centimeters, which is just about a foot long. So you're going to go up 30 centimeters on each side for each ball bearing. And then you can release them at the same time and see how they collide. The stop signs and little markers I have there, I want you to kind of mark which direction the balls are going after they collide. Now here's the left butt bearing. Where does it end up after the collision? Is it a slow speed, 1+ sign, medium speed, or fast speed? And then the right bearing, is it they go left, stop, or go right, and its relative speed. No real measurements here, just trying to get a feel for what it's doing. And then you just follow each of these setups as you go down through the lab, how far back on each ramp, and also which size bearing. Just to avoid any confusion, when the lab tells you to drop from 10 centimeters, here's the 10 centimeter mark. That's where you release. That's where they release the ball from 10 centimeters. Other times it tells you to go all the way up to 30 at the very top. 30 is way up here at the end. So you release the ball from the 30. So there's a 10 and a 30 drop location. Also try to make sure the books are about the same location away, the same distance here as there is in here. So everything's equal.